Hello and welcome everyone. I'd like to welcome you all to my channel, The Stacking Prepper. Um, yeah, it's actually really good to be doing this. I've been thinking about doing this for a while now, and I thought I'd finally pull the plug and go ahead and do it. So to kind of give you a brief description of what this channel is going to be about, I mean, you can kind of see some things here that might give you a hint. But it's basically, for the most part, going to be a channel to document my journey to preparedness. And I hope that as I do this, not only will I learn, but I can help you guys learn as well. And as a community, we can maybe learn and grow together. So yeah, why do this? Why prep? Why am I doing this? I'm sure, as a lot of you have already seen, the world is quickly spiraling out of control. I'm not claiming that there's going to be some global apocalyptic event that's going to, end the world. But just looking at the news, just looking at what's going on in the world, there's some tough times coming. There is. Whether it be for a few months, a few years, a decade, I don't know. I don't. And I'm not going to be here to be like, oh, we have so many years before things happen. No, that's not the point of this. The point of this is to catalog my journey to preparedness, because I'd like to get me and my family, which just consists of me and Mrs. Stacking Prepper, to a position where we don't have to worry if things get tough, if things go bad, if, say, there's a job loss, or even, the power's out for 5-6 days, whatever it may be. We don't have to worry. So that is why I'm doing this channel, and that is why I'm prepping. But for those of you who maybe have never heard that word prepper, what is a prepper? A prepper is someone who stores things, prepares for a possible event. Anywhere from, and I've already mentioned a few, anywhere from, like, say, power going out for a week because maybe, they're doing maintenance on the power grid, or weather happens and takes out the power grid, to maybe the stores aren't getting their deliveries because of a weather event or a natural disaster. To, yes, possibly bigger scenarios, global war, something on the lines of like an electromagnetic pulse taking out the power grid from either like a global war or even a solar flare. So that is basically what preppers do. They prepare for different scenarios. And from my experience, if you pick a major event that could happen and you prepare for that event, you will, for the most part, should be prepared for any smaller events that may pop up. Not all of them, because there's no way to prepare for everything. But, if you prepare for a major event, you should be good to go for the minor events that come up. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing it. That is why it's important to do it. Now, I'm your average Joe. I work a 9-to-5 job. I live paycheck to paycheck. Heck, we don't even have our own place. We're currently living with my parents, and I'm recording out in my office which is a little room that they were gracious enough to set aside for me to work, because I work from home. So yeah, I don't have a lot of money to spend on all of this. I don't have thousands of dollars to just immediately get myself prepared. But every time I do get paid, I do try to get something to help further prepare myself and my family. So, and I'm not going to have a whole lot of room to store, years and years worth of food and water and whatever other supplies we may need. I'm not going to have that. Not yet. But there's other areas of prepping that you can prepare for, where if something happens, you can barter for the things you need. So, it might be holding or storing physical cash here at the house, because if the power goes out, you're not going to be able to buy with your debit card or credit card. So having physical cash, physical currency of wherever you may live, that is recognized as currency. But also is something I've started getting into, and I actually do believe it's good to do, is storing precious metals. And I'll get into that in a later video as to why storing precious metals is good. I really just want to kind of talk about why I'm doing this and kind of the goals of the channel. So yeah, getting right onto it. This channel is going to be basically budget prepping, and that's okay if you guys can't put thousands of dollars down to outfit you and your family for whatever scenario you're preparing for. That's okay. $5 here, $10 there, whatever you're able to do. So yeah, what are some of the things you should be prepping? Well, we already covered, currency, precious metals. And I know the light makes it a little hard to see when there we go. The coin in the case that I have it in to protect it. But water, food. Your two essentials, water and food. Your third one is shelter. So make sure your home or wherever it is you're living is, maintained enough to where you're going to be able to, it's going to be able to weather whatever may come your way. Heat source. We are getting into the winter, so make sure you have plenty of things to create heat. Tools. This tool can be used for many things, including self-defense. Self-defense is another one. Here we go. Shelter. Sorry, guys. Ugh. My my thing was sitting near the edge there. Let me try to fix this here. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, shelter. So, tent. I got a little tent here. Cheap. Bought it off of Amazon. In case, I need it. And barter items. I already mentioned that. Barter items. This could be one if, for whatever reason, your local currency collapses, is no longer valuable. The dollar is being inflated away here in America, so yeah, this could be used for barter. Other items, not necessarily precious metals, can be used for barter. Seeds can be used for barter. If you have extra food can be used for barter. I mean, really anything. You have extra knives or tools, barter. Extra matches, barter. Extra supplies for other defensive tools. I'm not gonna say that here on YouTube, but those can be used for barter. So really anything you can imagine. It really just depends on what people need. If it is a need that people are lacking, it can be used for barter. So yeah, that is, just some of the stuff. And I'll go into more detail in other videos here. So like in the future, I'll be covering, since I am the stacking prepper, I'll be covering my stack of precious metals. That's what they're called. We're called stackers when we stack precious metals. And I'll go over my stack. I'll update you when I add to my stack. And, just kind of make it fun. I like to collect coins, so this is kind of fun for me here. And you'll see, my full stack in probably the next video. I'll probably do my stack while I think about how to go about covering the rest. I'm not going to be showing my face, and I'm not going to be trying my best not to show where I live. I'm not going to tell you where I live, all because I will be showing my stack of precious metals, and I don't want to put a target on myself for doing that. So, number one rule about stacking precious metals, honestly, don't tell people you're stacking precious metals. I'm kind of breaking that rule here, but I am taking precautions, which is why I'm not going to show my face or anything like that. So I got to figure out how to do some of these without showing my face and cover that. So my next video probably will be covering my stack because I can do that. That's not hard. I'll just be showcasing it here on my desk. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Try not to make it too long for you guys. If this channel seems like it's something that will interest you, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Also hit the bell notification to be notified when I do release a new video. And I'm really looking forward to this. I've decided that I need to help people understand the importance of this as much as I can. I'm kind of tired of sitting on the sidelines. So, and the more people that know about this, the more people that prepare, the less dangers there'll be later on. And I'll get into all of that in another video, but I'll cut that here. I hope to see you all again in the next video, and keep stacking, keep prepping, guys, if you already do it. So peace out.